Alright, so let's get right into the video. This is a regs game. I am the Dolphins, which is probably... I wonder how many people play in the world as the Dolphins. Probably not that much, but this is my favorite NFL team. Hardcore Dolphins fan. I actually run my own podcast channel on YouTube dedicated to the Dolphins, so huge Dolphins fan. And I wanted to get a game in with them on this channel. And again, this is just regs. I don't know what the difficulty of normal regs is. I know that you can change it to all Madden, but it's so hard to find a match. I just couldn't find one because the game is just in a kind of a dead period at this moment. But this guy, he's got an advantage in terms of roster, Madden roster. Right there, I felt like I should have an interception right there. But the difficulty is pretty low. I mean, two people should have picked that off pretty easily. I had pretty much everything locked up. This guy going for it on 4th and 10. He likes a lot of things in the middle. So we started off pretty well. I mean, anytime you get a stop like this, you're feeling really, really good. Especially if you feel like you have a good defense, which I do. I feel like I'm a defensive player. So anytime I get free points like this, it's hallelujah, because I don't feel like I'm the greatest offensive player in the world. So right here, we're trying to get a little play action shot. Maybe he gets a little ragey and aggressive since like some kind of blitz. I feel like I should have a touchdown right there. The game kind of glitched out. I don't know if it was Ryan Tannehill's accuracy that was the issue on that particular miss, but still feeling pretty good. Right here, trying to attack the sidelines. Maybe he's in a hard flat, and the Bears' defensive front's pretty stout, and our offensive line, or the Dolphins' offensive line, in terms of overall ratings, is not very good. So right here, we're trying to hit the seam to my guy Mike Gesicki. I got really lucky right there. If this was a higher difficulty, that would have been an easy interception, and I got I got bailed out right there. So this is actually my favorite running formation in the game. It's I formation. I think it's called flex. If you do not use it, I recommend it. I highly recommend it. Always put a running back at fullback. It makes the offense that much better. I really, really like it. I feel like it's super underutilized. I don't see a lot of people using it in terms of a passing formation, but I think you can do both. I actually got pretty lucky right there. He was kind of getting heat, but he had the running back out of the backfield, Tariq Cohen, and he's a great run after the catch running back in this game. Right here, we're getting some more pressure. We should have sacked him right there, but I don't really know what happened. I would have to go back and look at that. But for some reason, he wasn't sacked, and he got rid of the ball. But we have good pass rushers. You got Robert Quinn, Karen Wake. They have pretty good overall, so I feel like that's probably the strength of this team currently. Now, he kept actually abusing this particular play, and I didn't understand why I wasn't stopping in it. And it was just because I was putting my guy in the mid-read, and I didn't realize it. So, yeah. Right here, he doesn't get what he wants. He rolls out. I feel like I had everything locked up right there. I wish my guy kind of would have turned around right there and picked that ball off. I didn't put him in a hard flat. But yeah, Trubisky is really, and he's going with this no-huddle offense too. You can see he's kind of frustrated. But Trubisky's really, his offense is really just running out Trubisky and making off-script plays. And right here, I just get really lazy, and I get lulled to sleep, and he hits an easy seam touchdown right there. Really frustrating when that happens. I do like running this defense, though, because I feel like it's unique. Not a lot of people run it. If you know who Rose Bowl is back in the day, he was a great Madden player. He was the only one to really do it. He always used the safety, and I like the idea of that. And it's really fun to do if you guys don't do it. So right here, we're trying a little high-low concept. It's a very simple pass. I mean, everybody runs this. It's a very, you're just trying to at least suck up the defense low and then hit them over the top on that little post route. And I just didn't get it. I feel like, again, I thought I had it, but Tannehill just does not have the accuracy. Right here, I really don't know why I ran this. I'm running custom playbook, but I really don't know why I ran this. This is such a kindergarten play. I actually put this play in the video because I was like, this is just too sick of a punt not to put it in. I'm usually not the greatest punter in the world, so anytime I get one that's down inside almost the 10, it's down at the 13, pretty proud of it. So it's tied 7-7. I'm confident that I can stop him, so that's why I punt. Right here, I manned up my corners and cover forward to stop the run. Tip for you guys: you never blitz your guys. Don't heavily blitz a person like I did right here, don't do this, because they will, very high opportunity that they will gash you for a one-play touchdown. It's better just to leave your zones alone and run defense, believe it or not. It works a lot better, especially in this game. Your run defense is better. So again, I got the mid-read going. I'm going all coverage here. We get a beautiful shed with Cameron Wake for the sack. No huddling. He's clearly upset. I know he likes this set, but still, I don't know why you're no huddling on 4th and I think forever. 4th and 19? Don't understand this call. I should have sent the crib, and he actually missed a read in the middle of the field right here. He had him wide open, but he tests my man X, the best corner in the game. Not in this game, but in the league. I mean, the actual National Football League. And again, we're going right back to my bread and butter. This I formation, man, it is a killer formation, dude. I love it, especially if you put a running back in the backfield. It is just beautiful, and you see one of the best running backs in the AFC carry the load in for the touchdown. And I was really worried about this matchup because I knew if this guy was a good player that he would be able to use his roster, his overall advantage against me. So it's good to get off to a good start like this. Mika Fitzpatrick all over that screen, that little tunnel screen right there. So he's in this little trio offset, most popular offense in Madden history other than Gun Bunch. He just got a lot of pressure right there, and he just couldn't get it off. But again, I'm just sitting in cover 4 making adjustments. It's hard to make adjustments to a player that you just really don't know what is he gonna do. And right there, beautiful hit stick by Rashad Jones. But if you're a Dolphins player and you want to run an online, if you want to play online and make the roster viable, I recommend this defense, nickel 3-3-5. Right there, I should have had an interception, but bad users, plus kind of the low difficulty, it kind of gives you weird animations. Anytime it's low difficulty, you get the dumbest animations, and you'll see that in this video. But yeah, a good lineup is this lineup to get a lot of speed on the field. You can sub your safeties in that linebacker, and it really helps you get an opportunity to win. Right there again, I've been playing a lot of people lately so far when I've been making these videos that just love throwing it to the running backs for some reason. Yeah, and he's really just trying to get the ball out of his hands quick. He's felt a lot of heat this game. And I don't have a lot of great coverage in the middle. And he's definitely abusing that. And I'm getting a little aggressive. I'm up 14-7. I'm like, let's try to get an interception, especially in this mode where it's so offensive heavy. You're just trying to go for a turnover right there. And I don't know how Trubisky is. I guess my blitz lanes could be better, but he just continues to just beat me with these off-script plays, and it's really killing us. So trying to hold the door here. This is where games are won and lost inside the red zone. Again, off-script play. This time I had everything locked up. We sent Kiko Alonso. We were spying Trubisky. And we make the play right there. Again, no huddle. It seems every time there's a negative play, this guy just is pretty upset about it. He wants to no huddle. Anytime someone knows huddles like that, and again, he just runs a kindergarten play with the 4 verticals and just the running back coming out of the backfield. It's pretty sad. A little timeout there by Matt Nagy. And I really don't, again, I'm trying to knock him out of field goal range at this point. So I don't know if I send the crib here. I don't, which is weird. And again, we should have had a sack, but he steps up into the pocket, good pocket presence, and there's just nothing open. And this time he actually takes his field goal. So it's 10-14. Again, I do want to put the nail in the coffin in this game because of the roster advantage. Going back to the bread and butter, I really don't know how we're getting good blocks. It must just be the difficulty. But this, right there, I feel like we should have had a touchdown. But this game, it gets on my nerves more than anything, and whatever. Right here, we're trying to fake the run, hit him over the top with a pass, a little play-action pass. I was really worried about getting sacked right here because our pass protection is not going to be very good because of the overalls of the linemen. And I kind of got giddy in the pocket. I was not looking downfield. I actually had that over route that was attacking the other side of the field, and I just didn't see it. Right here, I actually had circle when I was editing this video. I was like, how did I not hit that? And thankfully, Tannehill has got some wheels here, and he makes this sort of Danny Amendola. That's a huge gain. I wish we got some of that in real life last season, but we didn't. And you would think you would get that with Tannehill's athleticism, but very, very seldom we got that. Again, we're trying to, catch him in a blitz here. Maybe his safeties get a little aggressive, and not really. But we get a good look here to Mike Gesicki on the deep corner, and he comes down with it. Dude, I'm telling you, I love this offense, especially in Ultimate Team. where you can hot route and you have elite chemistries and stuff like that. Dude, this offense is very good. I like this a lot, especially in Patriots. And again, we just get really good. I mean, I'm telling you, this offense just gets great blocking. And then it's a 21-10 game, and now we're feeling really good. Obviously, he's got the roster advantage. He's not the worst. I mean, he makes good reads. He gets the ball out of his hands quick. I'm not gonna say he's a bad player. He's definitely freestyling. Doesn't really seem like he's doing one thing. But I like when players have to play aggressive like this because I feel like I can win. If you have to pass on me every down, I feel like I'm gonna win like 99. And I know that sounds so cocky, but that's where I feel like my comfort zone is. I'm not the greatest defender when it's tied 7-7 or it's tied 10-10 with the fourth quarter with the game on the line. I think my defense is great when I'm up. And again, another off-script play to Trubisky right there, for Trubisky right there. Really just running around like it's Madden Arcade, making off-script plays. And again, we're going coverage here just because the blitz isn't working, and I don't know why. We're just not getting. I don't know if I have bad rush lanes or for whatever reason. And right there, I just have a total brain fart. I have no idea why I went offsides like that. I think I was like bending over to pick something up, and I think my hand the controller, and it just went way up. I don't know. But again, we go with the same call. And again, earlier in the game, he hit that same route, and I didn't know why. It's because I had my guy in the mid-read. And we'll take a mental note of that. But again, he gets 3 at half. That's huge for him, getting points before the half. That's always frustrating. Very, very frustrating anytime someone drives at the field like that. Right before half. Right there, get really lucky. Just really bad stick by him, not making that tackle. Going to some gun bunch here. A little flood concept to the right. Maybe we can get something going here. A little in route in case there's pressure. There is no pressure, but it's all locked up. I mean, he must have done match coverage here because I have not ran this play one time. It is a very popular play from this formation. Not in regs, though, because you can't really hot route. This is a super popular play in any mode. Everybody ran this. Again, same idea, really, and I get to take a terrible sack right there. So at this point, I'm really frustrated because he has the better team, and in Madden, when you have a lot, when you have the better overalls, it's tough. And right here, I get super lucky that was not a big play down the sideline, and that completely changes field position if he catches that football. He tries to go to the counter here. Beautiful play by Jerome Baker. If you've been paying attention, he's been the defensive MVP so far of this game. I love Jerome Baker, one of the best Dolphins currently right now. And another great tackle by Kiko Alonso. And it sets up a 4th down. He got super conservative on that drive. No idea why he did that. And again, we're going coverage again. Same concept, same defense. And that actually should have been an interception, even though he got his hands on it. But the defender's dumbed out for whatever reason. And again, we're going to try to take a shot here. To just kill shot, really, and there's nothing open. But I use Tannehill's wheels, and that is something that needs to be fixed in the next game. You cannot just run back, 40, 50 yards and throw a laser. And we did. We just made something out of nothing. A little Brett Favre right there for you. And again, really, this is just a great offense. I love it a lot. And again, bread and butter. This is the bread and butter. That should have been a touchdown, but we didn't hold our blocks, and it was kind of bad run stick on my part. Wish you could have that one back right there. So we'll try it again. Try to get to the outside with, I thought that was Frank Gore for a second, but it's Kenyon. I think that's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's just been balling right now. Still in the nickel 3-5 odd. We blitz everybody. Again, the rush lanes aren't great. I wish Dollar was a thing still. And I feel like it's still kind of viable, but the rush lanes on that are way better. And again, he's dropping back. He's got nothing open. We should have picked that off and headed in the end zone, but we're just sitting in the dogs. We're putting our ears back. I'm trying to spread them out to get better rush lanes because I want them to hit the outside. Because when he rolls out, I want that to be right in his face. And that's been the problem this entire game. Should have been an interception. The game did a force and completion. I hate when it does that. In higher difficulties, it doesn't do that. And I manned up the seam route. We made a mental note of it, and yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna let him have it. Again, same idea. First down, always take a shot. Especially if you're in Mud Champions. If you play that a lot, always do that. You're always pretty much going to get a big play. Again, a little Brett Favre here. Don't need to toot my own horn here. A little playmaker to the left. Just a laser by Ryan right there. And yeah, that was a good game. It was okay. You know, the guy wasn't the greatest in the world. You know, I think he would have been better if his defense was better. He'd be a better player, but unfortunately, he just could not stop the run. And that's what really won us this game. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to be doing daily Madden content on this channel, ebooks, you know, walkthroughs on certain schemes that you need to pick up, card reviews, all leading up to Madden 20, and we're going to be doing daily content for Madden 20 as well. So if you like that, then go check out the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.